Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. So that's got things underway. Well, Jim, there he is, the much-storied Gabriel Batistuta. Fair to say, I think he will be a handful.
Well, talk about an understatement, Peter. He's Argentina's greatest number 9, without doubt. I don't think I've ever seen anyone strike the ball with such violence, if I can put it like that. We might well be seeing his iconic celebration in the next couple of hours.
And here's DiMarco. Now it's Raul. Raul, unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And here's Raul.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
And he's lost his man here. Oh, no joy this time.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Oh, they can break here. Great vision. And he was quick to react. Rijkaard. Oh, he's found support out wide. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And it's Hakimi. He's found a way through. No, he wasn't going to let him past. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Pinches it off him. Yamal, and he's intervened well there.
Yeah, I've had a quick review of what we've seen so far, and I can confirm we're in a shot-free zone.
And it's Neymar. Rijkaard.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Yamal providing an outlet on that flank. Neymar. He's onside. Khan claims comfortably. Now, what about a counter-attack? Now it's Raul. And this is Neymar. Engages and forces him off the ball. Neymar is always playing with one eye on the spectacular. Gets a good foot in there. Albert Ferrer. Looking to play him in. Oh, he's been caught. Gyökeres! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Really didn't have enough to concern the defence. It's run loose here. Fernandes. And Neymar. Rijkaard. Now this could be a chance. Now it's Yamal. Yamal showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Back where it came from. Yamal. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, that's fabulous. Great chance! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front! Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
That's what he lives for, Peter. Not a lot more to add.
Barcelona have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Neymar. He's in a great position here. Oh, he's on his own! Ah, that's a super piece of goalkeeping.
Peter, that's as decisive as it comes. The keeper got everything right in that instance.
It's Raul! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Raul really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Barcelona with the corner. They're first. Decent chance! And now a sudden chance to counter. A probing pass. Edmilson. Neymar. Yamal. No, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. Now it's Alvarez.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Serginho finding himself in space. Towering header! But he's left disappointed.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Time and again they are repelled. And that brings the first half to a close. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. Milan finding themselves behind by just one goal at the break.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest. So we're underway for the second half.
Milan can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Good defending there. They've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Neymar! Oh, that's fabulous! About as smooth as it gets. They have come roaring back.
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
One sweeping move executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Yamal. Oh, good-looking ball. Romero spots it and intercepts. While quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Yamal. Oh, that's clever. He's beaten the last man. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending and they got away with it.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Nicely weighted ball. And Batistuta! Oh, glorious Batty goal! A finish of true class! And they get themselves in front!
Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was really clever.
And yes, it's him again. Barcelona with the lead. Gyökeres. Yamal. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Serginho has it in a wide position. Oh, that's a fine interception.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
They're coming again and again.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Looking for a runner. Yamal. Neymar. Threads one in. DiMarco wants to run onto this. That's gone for a throw-in. Look at the space. Neymar! Neymar! What about that one? Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy. 2 up now, and they are cruising. Stylish in the extreme, a delicious goal.
It's almost poetry in motion, Peter, isn't it? The way he wraps his foot round the ball so effortlessly. Amazing.
Barcelona now in a position far more desirable.
The crowd are calling for this to be put to bed. There's little sympathy about.
Milan have, after this, one further opportunity to make a substitution. Rijkaard. Well, that has not gone well. And here's Haaland. Oh, he's burst through. Albert Ferrer did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Hakimi made a surge from fullback, as it turned out unsuccessfully. Long ball by the goalkeeper. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Alvarez plays a sharp little ball here, looking for the far post. Albert Ferrer clears it away. Neymar gets across and deals with... Chance for a shot! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Haaland clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
So we have movement on both benches. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. In towards the back stick. And it's hoisted clear. He's going for goal! And that's another fine save. Corner number 2 then. That's the keeper's ball. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. Four added minutes on the board. Dembele makes a dash for it. And here's Dembele. Gyökeres. Well cut out. No margin for error there at all. It's Dembele! Just cruising! They are cruising! With fun and fury, they continued. And the referee brings it to a close. Milan have very little in the way of excuses here, simply having no answer to a display that was stunning, scintillating. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. And we're underway. Edwin van der Sar, such a calm, composed keeper.
He is one of the first sweeper keepers, Peter, because his feet are almost as good as his hands.
Rivaldo. Oh no, no circumventing this opponent. Pinches it off him. Pedri. Bale. Now try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. And he's chosen to go back. Inzaghi going forward. Oh, that's been cut out. Well played. Hakimi. Can he get it through? It's a promising position. Crosses it in here. And he can thump it away. And he's there to retrieve it. Filippo Inzaghi. Can he get on the end of this? And that's been slipped through. Oh, that's a key interception. Could move up a gear here. It has been a rather gentle affair so far. Piqué spots it and intercepts. Looking to play him in. And here's Xavi Simons. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Xavi Simons getting forward. Oh, that's neat. He's got away. Nuno Mendes with the cross. Nice interception, well timed. And that has left him in a heap. Great vision. Mendes picks it up out wide. Mendes got a long way forward to join the attack. And it's Van Nistelrooy. Tries to play it through. And it's been played through. Chance! He's scored! The first significant strike. Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
Iniesta. Filippo Inzaghi. Nicely weighted ball. And this is Van Nistelrooy. And he's in on goal. And a header! And yes, it's there! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Goa are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
And he's been shifted off it. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. A probing pass. Hakimi. Jordan Henderson. Yamal has the space to scheme. Threads one in. Tries the cross. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. And here's Neymar. Spread to the right. The ball goes in. Towering header! And no mistake. And they are dragging it back! Game on again! It was wonderfully efficient.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Just one in it now.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
That's a pretty loose pass. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Oh, shooting chance! And he's heaved it away. Rijkaard. Oh, nicely intercepted. Short changes him with that pass. That is ended up in no man's land. And it's Simons. Oh, nice touch. In towards the back stick. So, a temporary halt to the action. So, engaging and still right on edge. Plenty of signs to suggest this will turn out to be a really good one. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that 2-goal cushion early in the second half.
So that's it for the first half. Simons! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Can he? Oh, he's been caught on it here. That's tidy. Cross from Hakimi. And it's kept out by a stubborn defence.
Was that the first time we've seen them try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
Well, that's not the cross he had in mind. Now that looks a decent ball. Xavi Simons will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. He's on it, can he get away? There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Oh, he's found support out wide. And it's claimed by the keeper.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
Oh, great chance! And the shot! And that's a sharp finish! 2 up now, and they are cruising. That was a given. It always was.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence, who were made to look a little lost, in all honesty.
Goa now shoots! And again! Relentless! Just relentless! And with that, it is pretty much a done deal. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Oh, he was definitely fully focused on that, Peter. His reaction and anticipation got him there when everyone else was spectating.
Goa palpably stronger, better, superior.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Iniesta. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. No, that's been intercepted. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
No, he's not getting his way this time. And here's Xavi Simons. Oh, he's chance for a shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Aimed at the far side. Milan perhaps contemplating their next change here. That is a great pick out. And he's got the beating of his man. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Oh, this looks sharp. Oh, sweet feet. Tries to pass it through. Ball in towards the middle. And he was alert to it. That's good running with the ball. And he welcomes it in. Oh, what has happened here? Iniesta showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And the pass is intercepted. Rijkaard with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Henderson. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Zanetti. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Milan are making a change. After this, just one opportunity to do so. He's in a great position here. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. That pass has been well intercepted. And he's picked it up out wide. Cross to the back post. Getting up there! And again! It's a goal! Untouchable, remorseless, relentless. A class of their own. He'll take that. Perhaps not the prettiest, but they all count.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
Goa are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. Rijkaard, a player who needs no introduction. It'll be a throw-in. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Back where it came from. Just eases him off the ball. Azar. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Milan suffer a humiliating defeat, and if that were... The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, since it first opened its doors back in the mid-1990s, this most splendid of venues in European football has delivered so many memorable games, and it is time once more to lose ourselves in these superb scenes. Just feel it. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff.
Well, when you say Brazilian fullback, there's only one man, isn't there?
A been a couple, Jim, haven't there? But I guess you mean Roberto Carlos.
I do, and probably the first of the current crop of fullbacks who played as a withdrawn winger.
And he's had some wow moments along the way.
He excels.
He's got away. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Yamal. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Tries to pass it through. Nicely weighted ball. That's going across goal. A corner it is then. Milan with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Neymar!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Played out towards the right wing. Hakimi proves just a little bit too strong. And he's intervened well there. No, he refuses to take the bait. Milan have had plenty of possession, but few, if any, genuine chances. Oh, well played. Well, can he finish? He's scored! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
You felt it was coming. 1-0.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's all...
Oh, great leap! Oh, should really have made more of that.
Yeah, that was really sharp. That kind of delivery can play havoc with defences.
This their second corner of the game. And now a sudden chance to counter. And this is Neymar. Mateus finding himself in space. Nedved can so cleverly bypass the press. Milan are seeing plenty of the ball, but for now they trail. Just the keeper in his way! Son Heung-min was ultimately thwarted there, but it took a few of them to stop him.
Well, I think it's good he took the opportunity to run at that back line. I'm sure it won't deter him either.
Oh, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. And he's quick to get rid. Oh, that pass isn't the best. And it's made its way to him. He has found the way through. Mateus. Son Heung-min had a really good go at breaking through, but ultimately he was just about kept out.
It's admirable, but ultimately he didn't know when to look for support. Milan always looking for runners up front here.
Yeah, it is a regular tactic of theirs.
Yeah, it can make life really tough for you from a defensive point of view, having to constantly be on guard with people trying to get in behind.
Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. So, third corner of the game. Oh, good effort!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And it's Hakimi. Back where it came from. That has been slung wide. Cross to the back post. It's out for a goal kick. Cafu.
Milan truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
He steps in, and that's the end of that. And this is Son Heung-min. He's picked his way through. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Now it's Yamal. Yamal makes a move down the right. And he's made sure that's not getting through. And now they can clear their lines. Kimmich producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. So no flag here. He's shifting through the gears here. Mateus. And that's been won straight back. Gyökeres. Nuno Mendes. Oh, that's a key interception. Modric. And he's quick to return it. Pedri. And here's Son Heung-min. That's the end of the first 45. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking. Milan come in at half-time on the wrong end of a 1-0 scoreline.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
So that was the first half, and we will be back with the second half shortly. Down to business again.
Milan can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Hakimi. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. And it's Mendes. Mateus. And Yamal. And that has left him in a heap. Oh, what's he giving here? No, the referee's decided that he was fouled outside the box, and it is just a free kick. Roberto Carlos gets his final warning.
Yeah, and he has to change his ways, or this referee could soon change his status.
And that should get the job done. Nuno Mendes. He's going for goal! And for sure, that was not one of his best.
It wasn't the best strike, to be honest, Peter. The pass might have been a better option there.
Cafu. Modric. Dundee couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. And it's Hakimi. Oh, that's fabulous. Hakimi is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Now it's Villa. Just eases him off the ball. Can he get on the end of this? And this is Nedved. Chance! Goal! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for